Hello, you're watching SQL for data analysts and data scientists, and the current topic for this lecture number three is where clause in SQL. SQL language. So, right, we can say SQL. Okay, given by myself, Shanaz Mulk, and I'm a data scientist. And let's continue. So, to the point, the where clause is used to filter records. Uh, so it's used to extract only those records that fulfill your criteria or a specified condition. The syntax is simple. We note until now select, and then we can select columns, and then we have to show from which table we are requesting these columns. But now to filter records, we will put where, and then we'll put that condition. This is basically the syntax. Okay. And you have to remember that the following operators can be used in the where clause. So these are operators, okay, and this is description of this operator, and these are also operators and descriptions. So for example, you can say where gives some condition is equivalent to or greater than that condition, less than greater than or equal to, and all these conditions you can put through these operators. And there is one more, beside these operators, you can give a range, certain range through this between, and I will show you. And I will leave, I think maybe to for you guys, for now to check like and in. And it's simple, once I give you kind of structure about how this works, where the condition, how where clause works, and then you might be also happy. I will show you some maybe equal, I show you between, and a few other queries, and then you can use other as well as a homework. And if you are not able to execute some query with this one, or you would like to know more examples, just let me know and I will make for you. I want to, more quickly in this course. I don't want to spoon feed everything. Something, is like that. I show you. I create a foundation, and if you build on that foundation, that's great. But you can always come back to me in comments or emails and request me. If you have facing any problems, and I will do my best to help you as early as possible. Okay, now let's open our Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and write some queries from there. Okay. So for example, at the moment, as you see that I'm selecting top 20. I'm giving, so I have forgotten about title, don't know why. Yes, I have. I'm going to take title, first name, and last name columns from person table. Then I'm going to put last, and I'm put condition where last name is Morgan. So I'm only would like to see those records where last name is Morgan. And then I would like to order by first name, descending. Okay. By first name, but descending. And last name I'm going to leave it as ascending, and because I'm not showing anything here, so by default it's going to be ascending. So that's what it is. So if you see, I'm selecting top 20, and then I'm selecting these columns, which is title and first name, last name, and then I'm showing the table person. I think I've shown you already that I do have all these tables already here. If you see, okay, I have already these tables here. And that's good. Okay, and I have shown in the previous exercise, I have explained how you can get all these tables, how you can download this and from internet, and then how you can restore this database in your SQL server management studio from Microsoft. Okay, now once until this, it's simple. Now the where clause is, as I said, I have just given a condition, last name equal to Morgan, because Morgan is a string, so I'm just coding it in a string format. Okay, if you don't keep these strings, of course it's going to give you error. Just note that columns are separated by commas. Okay, and this is my table name, and this is the way how we give how we create criteria. So here the criteria is give me only the last they give me the records only where the last name equal to Morgan, and then I'm ordering basically first name column is sort in descending order, and which you see. And and let's add also, let's keep good comments. And last name column, I am going, oh, sorry, my key. So my last name column in ascending, if I say A S C, and that's okay. But I don't need to actually show this ascending because it is by default, as I have said it number of times. Now if I kind of right click on this and then say execute, or if you see, you can go for F5. It's up to you how you would like to execute this query. So here I'm executing, and here you see, so the title is having null values. So which shows that either the person who entering the data is bit lazy to put these names, because once people put these names in, whoever is putting the data in, is a bit lazy to show his title. But not a problem. Null values show us that the value is not present. Okay, it doesn't mean zero, it just means that the value is absent. Okay, and then if you see what I have now achieved, so I have this first name. Okay, so because I have asked first name, I have title, because I have requested this column. So I have, so whatever columns I have requested, these are the three columns. And then from person dot person, that's okay, it's fetching this record from this person dot person, if you have seen. So here is this, so I'm communicating with this table. Let me show again, just quickly, give you a quick view. So I'm communicating with this database. As you see, I'm requesting to use this database, and then I'm communicating with person dot person table, which is here. And in this person dot person, if you go into columns, you'll see title here, first name here, last name. So I am requesting all these three, no, these three columns. Okay, I would like to fetch them. But inside these columns, I'm requesting, giving a criteria that I need last name only, as Morgan. So I need only those records where there is last name is Morgan. If you see now, all Morgans are there, but we have first names is different. Okay, but then I'm requesting, can you order by first name and descending? And if you see here, it starts first name with Z, so it is going from in a reverse order. So if I leave this with that, let me show you what happens. For example, here, so if you see, here is the first name as Joe. Okay, Morgan, and Zaveri, Xavier is second, or Victoria is third. If I take this off, for example, I'm just want to show you, what this query is all about, and I'm going to take a little bit down so that you see all this query. So for example, and now it's going to be ascending. So this should now start from A, or if A is not there, then B, and if B, there are no names starting with B, then C. Of course, I think there will be names with A. So this will now start with A, and Morgan will remain as it is. I'm just going to show you. Just to show you how these queries work. And here you see Abigail and Morgan. Okay, and immediately you see that it has arranged as we requested. But let me go back and keep it as descending. And if I execute now, you see it's not going to be Abigail, it's going to be from starting from Z if there are first names starting with Z. Okay, and that's what we have. So this is the way you fetch the records. And now we started with select, and from, and order by. Now we are putting criterias, and slow and steadily we are kind of controlling our results, what we want, and we are getting only that, and the way we want. We are starting to organize everything and get the useful information. Very useful skill. Okay, let's move on further and see. I have one more query for you here. Here what I'm doing, top, name of product, color, list price, size, from from product. I'm listening for list price again. I'm showing you some other operator. Okay, and then order by this and this, and looks fine. So here it's only I think it's not first name. It is, sometimes when you copy and paste, a bad habit, never copy and paste. I will never recommend you to copy and paste. But I try to, I have to do a lot of work beside this, making these lectures. So I try to somehow, sometime, uh, do those things which are not recommended. So list price column is sort in descending order. That's what we do. And size column. And let's say size column also in DSSC. Well, let us say, in short, so that we know what we are talking about. And this is good, I can write all comments like here, where, and I'm just going, I can write here also comment from, and tell that we are fetching this from this table and this is that. But comments are good, but more comments, I don't you should only put as much as comment as is necessary, so to keep it neat and clean. That's the my way. But if your seniors request you to put some more comments, and then do so. Or if your organization, your protocol procedures in the company demand something, then we have to follow it simply. And every company has a little bit different ways to write these queries. There might be a little bit difference, but generally it remains just neat and clean. Add comments where necessary and where required, which makes sense to a different person if he comes and he understands your query as quickly as possible. And I will show you as we will move slowly into advanced level. I will show you really how to write great queries. Okay, now here what I'm doing, I'm selecting top 20 name. I have a column name and I'm requesting it as a product name. Then I'm picking color column, I'm list price, size, and from I'm giving a different table which is production dot product, and I'm saying where list price, so where this list price is greater or equal to 3000. Okay, and then I'm saying order by, so list price is sort in descending, so and size also in descending. And that's it. That's the end of the query. And now let's execute this query, although I have already executed it. So you see here is the result. Okay, you will see these results already done for me, but if you are writing a query, you won't have this window unless and until you execute your query. Okay, and then because when I write these queries, I just quickly check is everything okay, so that we don't face any times in error handling. And this, although when the error handling will come, we will have a topic on error handling. I will show you, I will make some errors, stupid errors, and then I will show you how to resolve them. Okay, for example, now here, as I said, I'm requesting these columns, and I'm getting these columns, and then this is a table from where it's fetching. And if you see this table production is also available in my database, and it's here. Okay, production dot product. And if you go inside that, here are the names of columns, and if you see color, list price, size, they will be all here. So color and list price, size. So I'm not going to always show you now from now onwards. So you should understand that I have a database and I'm communicating with that database, and sending these queries against a particular database and fetching the results as or information as I would like to have. So yeah, so now here's the condition. So list price is greater or equal to 3000. So if you see list price, so you see everything is greater than 3000 here. Okay, and descending is we are starting from greater the topmost value, and the size is also from topmost value. But let me show you, for example, if I take this descending out, then it's going to show ascending, and we should not have list price less than 3000, right? Because it's greater or equal to 3000. And let us confirm that our query is actually showing the results that we are looking for. And if you see now, our stuff is coming in descending, or in ascending. And I can even put this thing if you want to be clear. So if you see 3374.99, so there is nothing less than this. So for example, if I put here not 3000, 2000, I'm just showing you how the conditions can change the result. So here it's only 13 rows, and now after I put these 2000 here, and now here I had 20 rows, and if you see now the list price starts from 2294.99, and this is good. And if you put 1000 here, for example, and you'll see different results. Okay, and now you see now you see that you are getting 1003.99 0.91. Okay, so I'm going to take it back to 3000. Of course we are always getting 20 rows because we are requesting top 20. If you take this top here, if you just need the columns, and then it will give you different results, but I'm just requesting top 20 because I don't want query to take longer than expected. And although these queries will always work faster because we are not dealing with the extraordinary large database at the moment. I'm just showing you these things how quickly, and then once we have the skills, advanced level skills, then I will should make a course on big queries and show you how to actually find information from millions and millions of rows. Okay, a big databases. So uh, query all done, so you understand. I'm not going to show this as ascending. Let's put it as it was descending, and I'm basically requesting both as descending. And I could request this as, if you execute this query, you have size by 62 first. If I like, I can put this thing in ascending, or without any keyword, and that will be automatically descending. So for example, if you see now what's going to happen here, 62 is here, but now it will come lower size. Okay, first. So and this is the way how you control your queries. Okay, and you need to remember the structure of the query, how I'm writing. Okay, that's the way you have to write as well. Okay, now let's move on further. So it was this, and let's move here. Now what I'm doing here, again the top 20 I'm getting, and I'm finding all that is product name. I'm getting name as product name, color, list price, size, and from I'm getting it from the why this name is coming as it. Don't worry at the moment. I will let you know all that. I don't want to confuse you guys, but just bear with me, and I will let you know why this is coming as a keyword. But at the moment, I don't want to give you more information than necessary. Okay, so here, if you see now, I'm fetching these columns from this table. I'm giving the condition where color is equal to red, and I'm ordering not again, see again this list price. So again, list price. So list price column is sort in descending, and let's do that. If it is descending, it's descending, and size is also in descending. That is a query, and what we can do, we can execute this query and see the result. And if you see, this is product name, and if you see the color, okay, is red because that's what we are requesting. Give us the red color. Okay, and list price, we are requesting descending order, and this is the descending order. So the topmost price, if you find a maximum price, will be this. Okay, and size is also in descending. Okay, so I'm just showing you how to use equal operators, greater or equal operators, and how to put different conditions, and trying to keep query as simple as possible so that you guys understand okay, how queries work. And now here is another query. So here is another query, and let's see what we are doing here. So again, I'm connecting to this database. I'm using this database, and what I'm requesting is top 20. So I'm fetching purchase order ID, order, quantity, and due date. And why I'm fetching this, I want to show you how to give dates. Okay, and so there's this column from purchasing where date is. So I would like to get information where date is equal to this. Maybe I want to check what we have done on this particular date. For example, I want to see what purchase ID, order IDs we were working with, and what quantities were purchase, and what was their due date, maybe to pack or maybe to send, something like that. It depends on what kind of database we are working and what kind of company this database is. So basically, fetch this from. So again, this is the name of table. You'll find this table inside my. If you really are really so to say, curious. If you see here, it might be this table where I'm trying to request give me this. Okay, if you open this and open, you'll find this due date is here, and then quantity, see, order quantity is here, and so on. So I'm communicating with this table. I'm requesting these columns. I'm creating a condition where I need orders, due date for this particular date, and I'm saying order by. So I'm sort descending using order quantity descending, and if I say execute, of course I will get this. So I'm getting this. Okay, so let us quickly put it nicely. So now if you notice, although I have full timestamp here, date and timestamp, and but if you notice, 2011 in the month of May, and on 14th of May, if you see, this is what I have. See, it's all these dates have come in. So these were the quantities purchased, and purchase order ID was 7658. Okay, so this is the way. So we are filtering basically our records. Okay, and we are ordering, of course, by order quantity, so we are getting the topmost first and the smaller ones later. And if I again change this, it will be up, it will be in ascending order. So now you understand to how to give where clause, where you have to give date, and there can be also, maybe you need to find maybe a particular week, or a particular some days, or maybe a month, or maybe within 1 year of a particular, not from start to end. Maybe, for example, I want to know from 14th of May 2011, and until 14th of May 2012, and it's all inclusive. Okay, and the query will give you inclusive results, and which means this date will be also included, and this date will be also included, and everything in between it. So same query, but now I'm giving a range, and this is the way how you do it. Here you say due date between, and then you give it in string, and then you give again a string, and then rest is, I think, same. I have not done anything special. I've just changed a little bit just to show you how to execute these between statements. And now here, if you see, here is 2012, and if you see now, these dates will come. See, 2012 02, so this is coming in between 2012 and this. Okay, and then you see these dates will be only within these two dates. Okay, so and for example, if I see, you see top 20 rows, for example, if we don't need, if we want to see how many were, how many we how many records we can fetch, and let's take just quickly, I show you. See here, now it is 360 rows we fetch, so 360 results, 360 observations we have, but I'm just keeping it a bit simple for you guys, and so that you, the more you see these keywords, and you will learn more and more about it. And if I take these keywords out, and then you might forget, it's better to see them more and more, as much as I can show you, so that you guys remember and then master the skills. I hope all this makes sense. Okay, and let's move back into our presentation, and if you understood everything, and if you like this video, then please subscribe if you haven't until now, and please hit the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as I upload new videos. What I would like to suggest is just be connected to me, whether no matter on what platform you see these videos, but just be connected. Just share this lecture series with your friends and colleagues, and if you like, just put a comment in appreciation, because that goes long way. And I hope to see all of you in next videos. Thank you all for watching Data Analytics Professional, and remember, sharing this video is caring for yourself, for your colleagues and others, and for the society. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you.